Good evening to Sierra Leone, good evening to Kono District, good evening to all Sierra Leoneans that are abroad in the diaspora and those of you that are back home in Sierra Leone. This is David Bongo coming to you from Kono News Network, and we have brief discussions this evening regarding the drug that is actually killing our youths, that is actually rampant in our country today, and we want to do some discussions about Kush and what to do. The Kush drug crisis has become one of Sierra Leone's biggest national challenges and destroying young lives, families, and communities. But together we can fight back. And here I'm going to present to you key steps our governments, communities, and families can take to stop Kush taking in the country. We've seen lots and lots of youths taking Kush for various reasons, and we want to address some of these reasons and see what we can suggest in terms of recommendation and see what the government can do um, as a responsibility for taking care of the lives of the young who are killing themselves as a result of Kush. So farm with them again, me na David Bongbo, the country owner from Kono News Network. Today I want to talk about Kush. I know say we don't talk about them, people then don't talk about Kush all over the country and everywhere they don't talk about Kush. I get few points the way myself don't put together where I want to add my voice and the multiple voices and we don't talk about the same issue. President don't talk about them. We also don't hear other community members and they talk about them as well. So we want for put we own voice here out there and see what we go do. And we dey understand say people then they sell kush na communities and people then they understand say they know say people then they sell them na them communities them. But the problem na Sierra Leone, nobody no one for complain. And you can see where somebody they take video and show communities outside and they sell picking and they go team up for to line for kush and somebody where they interview other person where say kush fine kush not fine for take the one that where they sell them not they allow them family them for take them but then they sell and give other people their own picking them. So this now something we'll go for watch and go for see some videos and towards that. As I'm saying, my fellow viewers, I want to thank you all. Those of you that have subscribed to this channel, I thank you and encourage you to continue to listen, continue to provide comments, share, and like. I'm going to be talking today regarding drug that is actually affecting the youth population in Sierra Leone. And that drug is called Kush. It is something that they smoke and it is really destroying their system. They are dying randomly on the streets and in their homes, in hospitals, and the government needs to take care of that. Otherwise, the future of the country is going to be very, very bleak. So the first one I want to talk about today now, um, government for strengthening law enforcement and border control them. We know say we get police them, we get soldier man them, and then at the border them, and then we get people the way they man the airport. We get also people the way they man the seaport. So now then three sided the land, the sea, and the air. Anything where they come inside the country, now then side and they pass. So if government strengthen the law enforcement and border control them, we believe say that particular work they will become very, very easy and government will able to control that. Whatever they come inside the country, we need for no say people that they were responsible for man everything where they come into the country by land, by air, and by sea. What I'm saying here is that government has to strengthen law enforcement and border controls. Some of the ways that the government can do this is they stop the importation and local production of kush and empower police and customs with proper tools, drug detection units, and training. Also punish traffickers and distributors, not just small users, to break the supply chain. So what would they say now? Government need for actually stop the importation of local production of kush. And then they also need for empower we police them We read the president don't talk then this year, he don't really empower the police them for tell them say they not for encourage anybody, zero tolerance for anybody where they really sell kush or where they import kush, or if you know whether they sell kush in your community, the president they talk say now for report that immediately so that we go start for fight this year so tranga one. But before I go to my next question, on my next topic, I want to tell President Bio thank you for where he don't really take that step there for pass the message on. But at the same time, to be very honest, I want to feel say President Bio sit down for too long, he wait for too long, for let he take action for this Kush issue. Because the problem don't start, I think, over 2 years now, or even more if I'm not mistaken. And we see people then they sell kush, we see picking and they take them, girl picking them, boy picking them, school picking them, police then they take them, soldier man and they take them. We don't see how Boku person don't lost job as a result of this kush issue. The president don't come out, tranga one they talk against that. But it is too late, although it's better late than never. But we believe say don't wait for too long as the daddy in the country where you picking and the suffer and then kind so if you don't come out long term and make them statement the way you don't do so for let police take charge and make them stop that. Because one thing is this way, this now an undeniable fact for anything where it can inside Sierra Leone, if it not come by air, it will come by land and or it come by sea. And we believe say we get police force, we get soldier man them, where they control the area then they. If we policeman them very vigilant, we border patrol control people then very vigilant, then TSO no go come inside the country. So before I go to the next thing, I will play a video where they see outside picking and the two line for go buy kush. We also they see outside somebody where they take kush talk say a film for let a see say the one the way they sell them not they allow them people them for take them. So and if we defend outside and they sell kush inside our communities them these are open areas. So again, my fellow viewers, I want to just let you know that we are coming to see video where youths that are taking kush, where they go and buy the kush, and some of them that have regretted taking this drug because the dealers don't allow their own family members to really smoke the kush. So let's sit back and watch this video.
Oh, you this like Nitika. You this like Nitika. You know this book and this you this like this book. How much is an hour doing years? And apart than the seller, open an balance and pay for. Sister, really so.
Yes, you know now. Then the two line all for buy kush. And the two line, you see the place? Now line in the form for bam. And the two line for buy the kush. You see? Now where you can on Polio Junction, you don't come you see them. Then apart from down the back, if you can buy Estin, you even locate the place. You know, outside Kushman and they know the two are safe for no. So in the two line. A line is just for buy kush. See? The two line and the one come up from all angles. See there? And the two line for kush. Imagine mona.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, both women and board. Man, I know anything we got to kind of media. I become positive, but this morning I didn't host. One youth man can meet me when a Kush addict. I didn't eat, but it says something to me. We positive. Way to me. Now, my message anybody can send now all over the world, including Sierra Leone, where if I go viral. So I left the eat, then I stopped the music over the play for listen because it makes sense to me. So I asked him, say, well, you go with talk and a camera video you, then he answer say yes. But the thing, really sad. So I want him talk for himself. So tell me what you can tell me. Tell the camera, let people hear you what you can tell me.
All right.
Make fast.
Good morning. And I'm your name Mohammed Jimmy. Something happened yesterday where I don't ever feel good. Me, I smoke this drug.
Who's drug? Kush?
Kush.
Okay.
And I find way for skip a level this drug cause all the things I see they do to company them, it all don't make sense. We go and let you buy this Kush too. So we go and let you buy this Kush too. Yesterday I go down, I don't be get money. So I go talk to him brother wait in the cell, pull out applying counter.
For cancel for Kush.
Yes sir. So the boy himself, because of the real work he do to her at times, what he does, help her do small work when he get in her house. So the back here and say, if you are not get money, I want to smoke Kush. What he do? It take bull.
So the woman where they sell in Bobo, it take 3 bull Kush for let it give you sit down and go
Smoke.
No, to go smoke.
Yes sir.
Okay.
So me and you two, we go back of the window. I don't build the one, we don't smoke, we made 2. So the 2, I don't build the other one. Why is never build the one? We never smoke. Now pass here. And your sister, it just came a bracket on the scene in the smoke with the dog. I cried yesterday. He pulled his slippers. He slap on the mouth. He take stick, he whap him. This emotion and swell. I said, I said, see what happened. It cost me on people. Then he tell the boss, he said, I pull you up like account here. Now we can sell the Kush. He said, you ever see anybody per wheel like this Osia, they smoke the Kush? You know, boss, he said, no sister, a bit a massless one. So myself, I just don't realize it. This woman ain't sell jewelry. When my kids come, and they left the house, and can be super a junction, so they say, find market don't come. But when in your brother put the market in a mouth, and the other one killer. So that all those shows say the market and you find in the jewelry that we smoker, in our line people them smoke them.
Huh?
So
Hold on, there is positive. When I don't see what you make that step inside the case, Now this make a step inside the Kush business. Because now, you wait till the youth man they talk for himself. Our points coming up on them. For let people don't see like na me to get fan issue for problem. Let man and fan stop. If you don't get money for this business, change the business. Now, the woman go pull in your border for can sell ya. Then now, when in your border, it meets like the smoke with this man, it beats your border, say, you want to kill him. Then it is sell and give other people him. Yes. Then in your brother, no, in one brother smoker. Now they see the game, nobody know how for killing family, but how for kill other my family. Government, yellow police, now help we for this. The woman I don't want, Yes. It don't want away. We don't know side, but God, I guess, you don't believe about. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Keep on following, sharing this message.
High, now poison. Go to your doctor and tell him, tell you the chemical composition of Kush. It will tell you, say, it just kill you slowly, it not kill you immediately. But now proper poison, they not make them for human consumption. And all the parts that where they put together, the chemicals that they put together, now from other countries, they not use and they will not send them. We young people, they way bad. Then they buy them, they import them, then they get the one they naya. Mommy then, daddy then, young man then, where they sell them, and we get the young man then, we're under peer pressure. Then they take this bad substance. Yesterday, I've been there with over 100 of them, and we talk frank talk. Now we have plan for the future. If we not keep ourselves, we not don't destroy we ourselves if we old age with future. We not go die in peace. We go die in sorrow. We not go allow una to do that. And they employ each and every one of una the young man them. May no hardship, may nobody peer pressure not make you take Kush. Be genuine for first Kush. Una know say in the salam. Una know without in the salam. Genuine for make we identify each and every one. And to the police, have no space for any Kush dealer or anything. If they show you who side they, you for take the law and arrest the one and they. With a wage war on Kush and anybody where they do Kush. Because now with future now, they want for destroy. This government say, we not human capital government. That means say the feed seed for human capital, now the human being there. And not to any other human being. Now then young people they are waiting up now. Now then we want for train and educate and equip so that they will make salon better, then will get more science pathway, then will get more education pathway, they will get more skills and for make salon better pass where they left from. So if anybody you they come for camp with them and make a talk not to excuse for the young people, but when person they grow up, they experiment a lot of things. That don't mean say we not for experiment with Kush. I don't say we not say na poison. If they experiment anything not for try with Kush. But now we responsibility, parents, teachers, we the elders then, police, soldier, mommy then, for make sure say that poison they not go inside we picking them. This now challenge at the challenge now, and I'm happy today. I want to say thank you to the paramount chief of Mabema for a place called Hope Something, where they not open for take. We not want many people then go to that place there. First, now for prevent any side in the side Kush, we not call police there, we not scatter them.
So we don't see and we don't hear. We don't see who side in the sell Kush. We don't see who side young man in this to line for buy Kush. The communities the way they sell them thing and they will don't sit down there as well. We also don't see somebody or one of the picking the way they take Kush don't talk say the people the way they sell the Kush knocking like the young family them for take the same Kush as so, but at the same time they're ready for selling to other people that young picking them for let them take them and they don't mind whether they lost their life. So, and the president, as you now all don't see, don't talk very, very stronger one, and it don't give that command to the security officers and police them for let them take care, let them show say yes, anybody where they sell Kush, make them really hold them, let the law take in course. What the president just said here is that he is giving the order to all the police, the security officers, so that whoever they catch selling Kush or making Kush, selling it to the youth must be reprimanded and brought to justice. What we are saying here is that yes, the president is really doing the right thing, but it is coming too late because a lot of kids have lost their lives, and we believe this time around, with this statement that he has made, the police will take the right and necessary actions to stop this particular thing. And another thing that I'm going to talk about, which he already mentioned, is rehabilitation and mental health support. So the president actually named the place where rehabilitation is taking place, and he is actually encouraging everyone who is affected by this drug to be able to use that facility. So the government should build community rehabilitation centers in every district, provide counseling, and at those rehabilitation centers, they should also detox and job training for recovering addicts. Also treat addiction as a health issue and not a crime. That is very, very important. Addiction should not be treated as a crime, it should be treated as a health issue. So what you would say now, the president don't talk say anybody where they sell Kush, let the police then catch them according to what the law say. And also what you would say back again, let government open them rehabilitation centers and just like what the president don't say. And inside the back, the one the way they take the Kush, make we not see them say a crime then they commit, make we see them say a health problem then get, so that we go help them for come out inside that problem. Number 4 years old now for create job and skill training for them youth man them. If they not get job, as we see outside them in the cell the Kush, boku picking them. Young picking them where they go to line for buy Kush. And if they not get job and they not get no sell outside and they go spend time in the day, now that kind of thing they then they go occupy themselves with. So this now a very pointer, a very good pointer to the government for say yes, for talk about the issue now one thing, but for address the issue accordingly, one of them address them then for create job for the young man them and the young girl them, so that they no go get time for go find Kush, then go spend time, useful time, na places them, if na apprenticeship self, if na co-op business, for let them picking them at common street. Again, we post not pass was na salon, you don't left behind, you know they will go before, especially if you people they not get money. The one the way they fail becare themselves, if they not get money, they not go back na school. So then till they all na factors. Academic impediment is itself a big factor. Because some pikin they become frustrated. You sit was 2-3 term you know will pass. Or you sit becare 2-3 term you know will pass. All that na factors them where they make them pikin and they run after Kush. So next we can to um, create jobs and skill training for youth. Many young people turn to drugs out of frustration and unemployment. Expand youth agricultural projects, technical training and small business grants should be given so that the youths get themselves employed or engaged. Engage NGOs and private companies to provide apprenticeship and mentorship programs. So let we talk to government, let government provide job and skill training for them, picking them. We'll go pull them on streets and engage them for sit down for turn apprentice, for learn something we go become productive in their life. The next one we want to talk about now family and community involvement. And we all know family and community involvement in rehabilitation of drug addicts is very important. Parents must talk openly with their children about drug risk, and also chiefs, imams, and pastors should take leadership role in discouraging drug abuse, and then create community watch and support group for early detection and help. Fumble them again, we no go left all things government. The president don't talk, police they don't talk, community members they don't talk. For solve this problem now all man get for come together. Everybody get for putting effort together. So parents they get for talk to them, picking them, chief them, imam them, pastor them, themselves get for talk to them, people them. Then the entire community for become a watchdog for support groups them where then they see say then they begin for sell them thing and they. If we not do that, government one green no go able do them, we all get for join hand together. Unfortunately, we dey see policeman themselves they take am, soldier man they take am. We also dey see policeman they hide with Kush, carry am go inside prison yard. Them video then they I decide not for show them video then they at least for show some respect to the country, but at least let the government know say then here so they happen. They happen. The prison officers the way the policeman the way they take drug, Kush go inside prison, that not good. Let the inspector general handle that appropriately, then police then them for sack them and then for put them in jail. And the policeman will then catch, I don't know if not dirty box or an open area, we wear SSD uniform, we himself then catch and they smoke Kush, then one and they all for undergo very serious punishment. So school-based prevention programs themselves, therefore put them up. What I'm saying here is that schools should create school-based prevention programs of drug addiction, introduce drug education in school curricula, empower teachers and student leaders to identify and guide at-risk youth, and then promote extracurricular activities like sports, music, and debate clubs to keep students engaged. Let we school them, engage with school picking them, pan programs the way they teach the pikin them at school for make them not depend on drug, make them show them waiting for make them understand say drug not good for them body, not good for them in any way so possible. Some of the area then are like sport, music, debate, all that thing, and they go engage the pikin them, it will take them away from street. Next, we talk about national policy and coordination. Establish a national anti-drug task force that unites government, civil society, and community leaders. Enforce existing drug laws while promoting rehabilitation and reintegration policies, and monitor and report progress transparently. This last one is very important. If we monitor and report transparently to police them, to chief them, to stakeholders them, community support officers, will they help the officer them for let them job become very, very easy. But if we not help the community police them, if we not help the government, we self they become perpetrators, and we encourage that bad habit dey for continue. If una lis ten keenly, the person wey bin dey narrate the video, usai the bobo talk say im regret wey e dey smoke kush because the people wey dey sell am give dem no wan let dem people dem smoke am. If una lis ten keenly, the person bin dey say let the bobo not call the woman a name, the woman wey dey sell the drug give dem. So that self, although the man do good for bring that video out, but at the same time himself at some point he dey condone the corruption, he dey condone the perpetrators them for let them continue for sell the drugs. If them been call the woman a name, for sure the police then go apprehend that particular woman there. So finally, I will come for my closing statement. What I just said before is that government should try to encourage or establish anti-drug task force and empower them so that they should be able to do their work effectively, give them the necessary tools. Also, community members should not be afraid to name names or call people out, especially those who are people in their communities that are selling drugs to children. And stopping Kush in Sierra Leone is not just the job of the government alone. It's the duty of every parent, teacher, and community member. Together we can save our youths, protect our future, and rebuild our nation from the ground up, meaning from the bottom to the top. If we all put our shoulders together, hands together, we should be able to solve this problem. Family them, this is the message I want to bring to now for this Kush issue. If we all join hands together, we'll go to support the government. Now we are the government. The government not to one particular person. The one the way they pant up, let them make sure say the law the way they make, let them enforce their law they did. Make them give power to the police them, to the law enforcement officers them, they border them. Outside them Kush then they pass through. The president don't talk and say people then they order them thing and then they import them. But before it come inside the country, policeman and then now wataki, policeman and then the border, soldier man and self then at the border. And then at the airport we get officers and security officers and they. So if they want to all do their job properly, we will see say the one the way they import goods, the thing not go come inside the country. And we all open we are the one the way they sell and make the thing in the country, we hold them responsible. So this na David Bongo don Cantona from Kono News Network. I want to tell everybody thank you. I want to send kudos to executives of Kono organizations who self they fought very, very hard for promote this particular thing where I don't talk about for fight against Kush. We go get for come back again next time for talk about the mining area, the outside people then they die, dirty the for dump and people then we with the expect say stakeholders and supposed to make statement them, but that could be in the next video. Once more, wanna like, wanna share, wanna comment, and wanna send wanna suggestions them in the message box, then we will answer that. Thank you very much to everyone who has been part of this particular broadcast. Please comment, like, and share, and also encourage others to subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Bye.